Hi everybody, Sandy Hansel here. I am a paparazzi independent consultant and I have my shop. It's called Sandy's Bling Shop. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, here on YouTube, Pinterest, Twitter, and Tumblr. I had to think of all the, kind of list them all down. So I'm glad that you are joining me for this video. What I wanted to share with you on this video is a little bit on the why. So if you're catching this video, chances are you have some questions about paparazzi. You're doing a little bit of research, wondering if the company is a good fit for you, wondering if it's something that you want to put your time and your money investment in. And so what you need to come up with first is your why. Why do you want to do this? So I want to share with you my why and then kind of how I got into this and what made my decision. Okay? So my why. My why started about 5 months before I joined with paparazzi. What was happening was I was losing hours at work along with my husband. However, our bills kind of stay the same. But as the kids get older, you get those extra fees in. So between soccer and baseball and roller skating and all that, $20 here, $165 here, you know, we were just kind of drowning a little bit. It was like, okay, we got to do something here. So I knew I wanted to do something in direct sales. I didn't want to go work at a restaurant or waitressing or at a retail store. But I've done direct sales before for scrapbooking, and I thought, okay, let's go ahead and do that. So of course I went to the scrapbooking route, and I just had no passion for it. It's oversaturated, and I just didn't want to do it. So I looked at all these other companies. You know them all. I've looked at them all. And for one reason or the other, I just kind of started checking them off the list. So I was kind of floundering about a month before I joined. Okay, and I started praying, Lord, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? So what happened was my sister was in a wedding, and she was showing me pictures, and she looked absolutely gorgeous. And she's showing me jewelry, these necklaces and earrings, and I'm helping her pick out, you know, via messenger, which one to pick for the wedding. She was a bridesmaid. And so we picked out the set to wear, and I asked her, I said, those are gorgeous. Where did you get them at? And she said, oh, they're paparazzi. They're only $5. I'm like, wait a minute. All those were $5? She's like, yeah, the earrings came with the necklace. There was $5. I got it from the lady in the other county. Okay. Well, number one, I've heard of paparazzi. Number two, I've seen paparazzi. Number three, I just kind of figured paparazzi was $5. I'm so sad I'm going to say this. Junk jewelry. You know, the pot metal, Walmart, Claire. Yeah, I was so stupid. I was stupid. This, if you can see, is, oh, here's the matching bracelet. It's not junk jewelry. I was so stupid. So then I'm like, oh, okay. And so my mom, the next day, that was Friday, Saturday wedding, Sunday, my mom, she comes in with this bag. I said, what's that? And she goes, oh, the lady in the other county sells this. She's on YouTube. I got it from her. It's only $5. And I said, it's called paparazzi. She goes, yeah, let me show you. So she's pulling out these necklaces and earrings, and I'm like, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. I'm like, you spent $25. She goes, yeah, $25. I got 5 sets. Okay, after I picked my chin back up, she's like, yeah, I sent you the link to check out her video a couple times. Well, yeah, I just kind of deleted those. I didn't tell her that, though. Well, she'll know now if she sees the video. So anyway, I got on Monday, and for some reason, this person in the other county, she popped on, and she goes, I don't usually do this Monday Lives, but I'm going to do a charity for the pet shelter, and this is a fundraiser, and our jewelry is always $5, but because this is a fundraiser, it's going to be $6 tonight, and I'm going to give $1 to the charity. And I figure, okay, I'll just watch. So she's putting this jewelry up. I mean, literally, check this out. This is what she's doing. She's picking something here. I'll pick up this one. She goes, this is number 3. And we have these cute tassel earrings. They come about 2.5, 3 inches down. Yay. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, and this is a scarf necklace. It comes in gold and silver. I have 2 of the gold. There's tassels here at the bottom. It's super long. You can wrap it around your neck. You can wear it as a scarf. It looks so cute with a fall, you know, sweater. And the women were clicking on this number 1. She's like, oh, I only have 2 of them. Okay, you got it, you got it, the first 2. So I'm watching this video, and next thing I know, I'm like, ooh, number 18. I put it in, and she's like, oh, Sandy. She's like, oh, hi, you're new. I'm like, okay, let me make you up a basket. So she writes a basket, she puts my necklace in, and okay, let me know if you want anything else. And then she keeps going on. About 20 minutes later, I'm like, oh, I want that. So when we were said and done, I bought 4 pieces, $24. It wasn't even the 20 that's normal. It was 24. And I was over the moon. I'm like, oh my goodness, $24 on these 4. I mean, I was, yeah, you'd think I struck gold. Well, the problem is I bought before in other companies and I spent a lot of money. So I was really excited. So I got my jewelry and I'm looking at it and I'm looking at it and I'm like, I like this jewelry. And so, I don't know how many days or whatever. She goes, I'm going to do an informative video. If you have any questions about joining my team, you can get on. I thought, okay, I'll listen. So I listened, and she was very upfront. She was telling them, you know, how much she made. Everybody was asking. And it was so, I'm like, ooh, okay. And then she got to the where she has the team, and she gets 10% of the team sales, and 5% after them, and 3% after them, and she's like, I bring in $600 a month just on the teams, and I'm like, what? Hello, what? And so I watched the whole video, asked a couple questions, and then I was like, well, I gotta pray about this. I was kind of getting excited. I get 45% of the sale. I can have my own shop. Something that's always been on my bucket list. I wanted to be my own boss. I don't know. It's just like that little secret desire in your heart that you never quite tell anybody. And the thought of being my own boss and having my own shop and all this is stuff that I went on and picked out to stock in my store. You know, it just was like, oh, this looks like, you know, this looks like fun. I can make some money. I can work, you know, by my phone. A lot of it is just on my phone. I'm a people person. I do home health normally, so going to somebody's home ain't nothing new to me. So I was really excited. I was kind of catching that paparazzi bug. And so I prayed about it, and I felt, okay, if I'm going to do this, I have to get my husband on board, because we're taking some money out of the checking account, which we didn't have. So I prayed about it, and I went to him and I said, honey, what do you think about da-da-da-da-da-da? And he goes, well, what's the startup? Okay, so this is where I was like, okay. Well, there's 3. There's a $99 kit. All come with business supplies. $99, you get 35 pieces. And he goes, can you make money with 35 pieces? I said, well, if you sell it all, it's 175. He goes, okay, well, at least you made your money back. He goes, what are the other ones? I said, well, there's a second one for $2.99. That's 120. And he went, oh, $2.99. I said, I know. And he goes, what's the third one? I said, the third one's $4.99. You get 200 pieces, plus you get a convention ticket. He's like, well, you're not going to go to the convention. I said, I know. I said, but 200 pieces are nice. And he's like, well, but you can start at the $2.99 and invest the first couple parties. And I'm like, number one, where did this guy come from to talk about money that we don't have? And number two, that's my guy that's talking about money that we don't have. So I ended up charging it on a charge card. I know. We had a charge card that had $400 left on it. That was all the money to our name. We went paycheck to paycheck. And I thought, just go for it. So it was my last charge card. I charged it. I called the lady up. And I said, okay, what do I need to do? And she said, well, you just go to my site. Okay. And it says join. Click join. Pick out the kit you want. It goes into the shopping cart. And they'll give you your website. You're ready to go. I'm like, what? That's it? She's like, yeah, that's it. I'm like, okay. She goes, when you do that and you paid, she said, come back here to me and I'll give you the Facebook groups to the upline group. So, you know, you get started. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I went and I hit that button, that $2.99 button, thinking, what the heck am I doing? Charge card went through and it says, thank you. You're going to get your merchandise in 3 days to process, 3 days to ship. I'm like, okay. It was September 1st. I will never forget that. September 1st is when my journey started. Told my husband and he goes, okay. So then I called, you know, messaged her back and she started getting me, you know, all these groups. Glam Gals is my upline group. There's a couple of them. And so I got on the groups. I knew nothing about paparazzi other than it was $5, let a nickel free, and I absolutely loved it. And so I got on there and the rest is history. I just started researching, reading what the other ladies did, looking. I mean, I just stalked the groups while I was waiting for my kit. Asked questions. I went on to other ladies' Facebook lives, other of the groups. I kind of got absorbed all the information. And that's it. From there, I created Sandy's Bling Shop. And now I'm coming to you. So I wanted this video to be under 15 minutes. I wanted to be one that you could just listen to in the car when you're driving or doing housework. But if you are at all interested in it, I can let you know without a shadow of a doubt, it was the best decision I have ever made. You make 45% commission. You make 10% off your first line of referrals. You build your team, which I thought was really cool. You get to shop for gorgeous jewelry, get to meet new people. You have to put some money into it to make money. Within the first week, I made $200. And that was on an online launch party and an unboxing party and my first Facebook Live. I'm like, I only need $100 more to make. Within the first 3 weeks, I had my $2.99 back plus profit. So I'm just, and this is me, it's just real. I just wanted to let you know that because I kind of wish that people were a little more, when it comes to money, they get a little tight mouth. But I made it back. I made the 99. So you do make your kit money back. If it doesn't work out, at least you get beautiful jewelry and you have a ton of Christmas presents to give away. You don't have to worry about Christmas for a while. But I'm telling you, it was the best decision. So what you need to do is keep researching. You need to pray about it because you have to be 100% committed. If you want this to work, you have to go, you know, put your feet down and start stomping out the pavement and go for the parties, go for the online lives, get your Facebook group, get your Facebook page, you know, and I'm here to help you with that. That's what my job is now. Now I want to create a team where I can take what I've learned and give it to somebody else so they succeed. If they succeed, I succeed. You know, it's not a competition. It's a journey that I want to take together with other men and women. Because men can sell too. My husband helps me on Facebook Live. I get the jewelry. I pass it right over to him. He numbers it. He tells me, he watches to see if I missed a number, who wants what. So it's kind of like a husband-wife thing. He got totally on board. It's been the best. So that is my why. And that is how I got started. And I made it under 15 minutes. So that is it for me for this video. I hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up. And I love if you subscribed. So until next time. Bye-bye.